because the monsoon was approaching. As it is, the atmosphere of rural India 175 years ago used to be always calm and nice, noiseless. Except for the chirping of the birds, occasional moves of cows, barking of dogs, and human voices here and there. There was no automobile, microphone, radio, or cinema house. Dear Toastmasters and guests, a boy of 6 years old was crossing the paddy fields beside his village. He loved the silence, the lush green fields, and the trees as if aspiring and expecting the rain. Indeed, the chunks of clouds that appeared in the sky were fast growing and spreading in all directions. In fact, they grew so fast, the entire sky was overcast in no time. The boy stopped and kept looking at the vast sky touching the horizons. How beautiful and how magnificent the nature is, he wondered. Before a tender waves of cool breeze caressed him, and murmur and rustling leaves sounded him like a sweet and subtle music. The boy was none other than the Gadadhar of village Kamarpukar. Suddenly, what added to his joy was a covey of milk-white cranes flying against partly deep blue and partly dark sky. What was a joy for him became an ecstasy. Oh God, how to observe such a splendid scene! The boy marveled at the clouds, the cranes, and the vast sky, at its infinity and its grandeur, and he felt unconscious. He lay sprawled on soft grass. Luckily, some villagers who were passing by and who knew the boy to be someone special saw him and carried him home. The boy was none other than Gadadhar of village Kamarpukar in Bengal, who in due course of time revered and renowned as Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, a well-known saint lived between 1836 and 1888. In fact, yesterday was his birth anniversary, 18 February. The experience he had on that morning is called as Samadhi, a sublime trance, kind of sublime trance. While in Samadhi, one experiences the state of bliss that not any materialistic or social life, social success, or any fond fulfillment of desires can ever give. Indeed, there is a beauty in joy in very sunrise, sunset, in a flower, in the stars and in the clouds, only if we knew how to find them. True joy can be found when, in the words of a celebrated poet, William Blake, you are able to see a world in a fine grain of sand, a heaven in a wildflower. Hold the infinity in your palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. The life of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and other mystics shows that attaining samadhi is possible by watching the nature. True joy is yours only when you find them in the nature. Over to you, Toastmaster.